Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ed Burns Arena for this Middlesex League action between the Arlington Spy Ponders and Melrose High School. Earlier in the first game of our doubleheader, the Arlington High School boys knocked off Melrose, and the girls are looking to do the same, make their march to the Division I tournament. And Miles, what can you tell us about this Arlington team and where they are standing?
They're currently
at this point in the standing. At this point in the season, excuse me.
Yeah, they've dropped off a little bit, losing a couple games that we saw. The Winchester game that we commentated. They've dropped off. They were at 4th in the state. They've dropped down to 6th. But this should be a high-scoring game, as Melrose has already conceded this season 81 goals.
81 goals. They're how many? They probably played about, what, 13 games?
14, yeah.
14 games. So I'm not a math guy, but that's a lot of goals per game, Miles.
I'm not a math guy either, so I'll bring out my calculator.
All right, we're coming back with you as to how many goals a game Melrose has led up.
That is 5.6.
Almost 6 goals a game for this Melrose
can't be right.
team. So we are set to get underway. So, Corsetti and Lucy Clark to take the face-off, and it is won by Melrose. Under control, retreating back to their own end, and sent back into the neutral zone. Garrity Janger sends it down. So, an early zone offensive draw for Melrose, but Arlington is able to control it. Won back by Melrose. Corsetti headbands it up. Broughton, but it got broken up at the blue line there. Tegan Holdsworth Altman tried to go glassing out. And Culhane sends it up. Molly Keneally in the neutral zone, trying to drive wide, gaining the blue line. Cuts to the middle with a drive, and a nice save there by Ruby Hansen, the freshman goalie, as that shot was tipped wide.
This is a very young team. No seniors.
There's a 7th grader. Number 6, Riley Bolduck, is a 7th grader.
They have a 7th grader, 2 8th graders, a whole boatload of 9th graders, no seniors.
2 juniors on this team for Melrose against a very experienced, very deep Arlington team. We'll see how they fare, as that shot from Jenna Partridge got blocked through. Partridge sends one in, tried to play it to her sister, and Grace Daniels will look to get things going for Melrose. She tries to stick handle through Partridge and gets it down below the goal line. Corsetti finds Kropelka, who gains the blue line with no issue. Forces a pad save out of Hansen. Kropelka again centering pass. You had Broughton. Another save for Hansen off of the long shot from Riley Broughton. Kropelka plays, it goes D to D. And it finds its way back to Kropelka, who tries to drive wide, looking to make a move to the middle. Tried to go low on Hansen, but a nice save there. Walking the line, a long shot. Hansen gets spun around, and it fell directly to Libby Corsetti, who scored. And 3 minutes into the game, Libby Corsetti makes it 1-0.
The shot from the point from the Arlington player, and it ends up rebounding straight to Corsetti as Hansen was kind of out of position, and she just slots it in to put Arlington up 1-0.
So Arlington takes an early lead. We've seen Arlington get off to slow starts before, Miles. That's exactly what they needed. As here's another chance right at the bottom of the slot. Emily Theopile had a great chance, unable to corral the puck. Xana Felton-Quinn now at the top of the circle. Fires one on, and another nice save there by Hansen.
So looking at the scores of all the Melrose games, it looks like they let in a lot, but they also score a lot. They have games where they'll score 5 goals and still lose, but...
Well, we do know Arlington can score, and they can score often, so we will see if Melrose has an answer in them.
Arlington is starting their backup goalie,
Corwin Dickinson.
Yeah.
Dixon. Excuse me, not Dickinson. Dixon is playing instead of Allison Labarge, who up to this point that we've seen Miles has played every game.
Yeah.
As Kelsey Partridge has Keneally, and that shot hit the side of the net. Partridge could not connect with Garrity Janger. As that icing got waved off, there's a loose puck right in front. Corsetti almost beat the Melrose defender to it, but Arlington with possession sends it up. Krpelka trying to play a 1-2 with Broughton, and that shot went off the crossbar. That was a shot from Corsetti, looking for a second of the game. And that shot rang off the crossbar. It beat Hansen. And here comes Jessica Zulon, but it gets broken up there by Broughton. Krpelka could be in on a 2-on-1 with Broughton. Krpelka tries a shot, but it got blocked there into the corner. Melrose is able to break out. Could be a 1-on-1. Driving wide. Ella Daniels just missed the net and covers up, but it's still loose. Krpelka is able to get on it. Stepping up is Addison Savage. Savage. And Melrose look to break out, but they're unable to get it past Partridge. Gaining the red line, sending it in. Savage rims it out, and will it be an icing? It will. So 8:45 remaining in the first, and we're going to take a look at that Libby Corsetti goal.
Shot from the point goes off of Hansen, and then Libby Corsetti just finds the back of the net. And just like that, Arlington was leading.
Caroline Banks take the face-off for Arlington as Hansen covers up right off of the draw.
Issues with the stick.
As the face-off is once again won by Arlington and kept in the zone. Melrose unable to clear. And another freezing of the puck by Ruby Hansen. So 8:25 remaining in the first period. Arlington leads and has controlled most of the tempo so far today, Miles.
Yeah, it's been mostly Arlington keeping the puck in the zone, similar to the boys' game's first period, where Arlington just won't let Melrose get the puck out.
That puck got sent down. Devin O'Day is there to grab it. Playing with Broughton. Keneally tried a little self-pass, and she's able to connect. Dropping it. No, she didn't drop it. She tried to center it for Kelsey Partridge. She had the drop pass open, but did not use it. Vulgari was unable to settle it behind the Melrose net. Gets sent up, and will that be an icing? It will not reach. So O'Day chips it up. Kropelka helps it along. But coming back with speed, this is Ella Daniels. Driving wide. Controls it on her backhand. And up to the defenseman. 1-2 along the half boards, but really nicely read there by Kropelka. As she goes cross ice to Broughton, who just missed the net. Kropelka sends it around, but was unable to find anybody. Gets kept in there by Arlington. Nice stick save there by Hansen. As here's a chance for Corsetti, and a glove save by Ruby Hansen, her best save of the night. So 6:42 remaining. And that was absolutely the best save that we've seen tonight.
Beautiful save. Going across the crease. Reaches back and grabs that puck out of the air. Stop Corsetti from getting her second goal.
As here's a chance, and it rang off the outside of the post. That was Xana Felton-Quinn. Bonacorsi was unable to clear a long shot, not able to get through to Hansen. And Melrose is able to clear the zone. Julia McNeely with a drive, and she just missed the net. Lucy Clark keeps it in. And can Melrose get an attack going, but they can't control it. Matthews. No, excuse me. Wrong roster. Felton-Quinn. And here is Felton-Quinn, but wasn't quite able. But she pulled to the middle. And that puck gets sent down, but it should be on Dixon, who has to play it, so the icing gets waved off. Keneally pulls up, looking for some options, but gets broken up. But coming in behind, and a nice save there from Hansen. That was a nice shot by Vulgari, forcing Hansen to make yet another save. Headband up, Partridge making a move to the middle, but it got broken up there. Partridge regains it. Keneally is the first one to that puck. She heads up to the defenseman. O'Day sends it around for Vulgari, who had a centering pass and a nice kick save, and another from Hansen. Hansen keeping Melrose in the game right now. There's a shot from O'Day, but it was whistled offside. She did not keep the puck in the zone.
Hansen has really kept Melrose in this game, making numerous saves. This here you can see one on Partridge, and the rebound, good rebound control, gets the puck into the corner to keep this game at 1-0.
I can't believe there's a 7th grader on this team.
Didn't we have like 4 7th graders in that one team.
We'll get back to you on that.
I feel like it was the Woburn game. Oh, goal. Sorry, we completely missed it. Corsetti gets her second.
Corsetti, we're gonna get a replay of that goal.
because we need to see it. I didn't see it. Corsetti gets her second.
Libby Corsetti fires one in. And that'll make it 2-0. Spy Ponders with 4:13 remaining. Apologies for that, missing the goal.
Everyone in the crew missed the goal. Us, camera.
That was very odd. As Krapelka regains and gets brought down.
No call.
No call. Not sure how that's not a trip. Broughton below the goal line. Corsetti already with 2, looking for the natural hat trick. Sends a long shot on net. That was a great shot by Broughton. Was unable to get through the traffic. And Krapelka finds a nice pass to Corsetti and a save. Rebound loose in front. Corsetti.
And there
she
it goes.
Scores.
Hat
she
trick.
gets a natural hat trick.
In the first.
In the first period, they're not even celebrating. They're literally, Libby Corsetti.
Off the shot, gets the rebound.
It was the pass from
Hansen
Krapelka.
was out of position.
What a great pass from Krapelka, finding her at the bottom of the circle. So it's 3-0. That's 2 goals in less than a minute for the Spy Ponders. And Melrose finds themselves in an early hole, Miles.
Corsetti hat trick. Does what Fecto couldn't do in the boys' game.
Natural hat trick in 1 period.
Yeah, that's very impressive.
You don't see that often. Very, very impressive. Arlington still attacking. 2:50 remaining. Melrose just trying to get the puck out. Gets kept in, but sent all the way down there. Daniels trying to cause some issues for Colhane, but it got sent up.
That'll be offside.
Felton Quinn gets whistled for offsides because Theopile tripped over the blue line and was stuck in their own end. So, 2:23 remaining in the first. It's been all Spy Ponders, and here comes Molly Keneally. Vulgari gets taken down, no penalty. It gets kept in. Broughton sent one on net, but just missed. And that will not be an icing. Melrose trying to get 2 players on the puck, trying to get a little bit of pressure. It got kept in, slapped at, and here comes Keneally. Partridge picks it up, and they are offsides.
Minute 44 remaining in the first period. Spy Ponders leading by 3. All 3 scored by Libby Corsetti. Is out on the ice now, taking the draw. I think she gets more than the Julia Krapelka 4-goal game.
Was that 4? I thought it might have been 5.
I don't.
We can't confirm. We'll figure that out in between periods. As there's a nice early save. Puck is loose in front. As Dixon had to make her first save of the night.
First time she's tested. Pass up to Krapelka.
As Krapelka is in all alone. And a nice save there by Hansen.
Now we have a replay of that chance for Krapelka. She has pressure behind her, tries to chip it through the legs of Hansen, but Hansen just covers up.
Face-off won by Melrose. but kept in. Kropelka with a nice play there. But it got intercepted by Daniels. Arlington Kropelka is able to break out. 40 seconds remaining with another chance on the backhand and another nice save there by Hansen, who has been spectacular so far in this game.
Minus when she's a bit over-aggressive and gets out of position. She's been fantastic.
Broughton keeps it in, sends a long looping shot that gets gloved by Hansen.
She's one of the most aggressive goalies I've ever seen. She'd go out for any puck.
Yep. So 22 seconds remaining in the first. 3-0 Spy Ponders. Turnaround shot, save there. That was Theopile, who had a great chance. And another save out of Hansen. So with 4 seconds remaining, have to think, unless Arlington can get one last chance, which they did, but was no issue for Hansen. So after one period, the score is 3-0 Spy Ponders. We're going to roll you some replays and come back for the second period.
This was the first goal for Libby Corsetti. She gets that rebound, gets it past Hansen. The shot for Partridge. Good save by Hansen. She puts that one into the corner. And that was the second goal for Libby Corsetti. I didn't see the shot. And this was the third goal for Libby Corsetti as she gets another rebound and gets it past Hansen for her hat trick. And then the Kropelka chance late in the period where Hansen just covers up. And we'll be back for the second period.
I like the Eagles players. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ed Burns Arena, where we bring you the second period of this girls Middlesex League action. The Arlington Spy Ponders lead Melrose High by a score of 3-0, led by a natural hat trick by Libby Corsetti, all in the first period, 3 goals in a row. And this young Melrose team with 3 7th graders, no seniors, only 2 juniors. They are left on their heels to one of the best teams in the state. We will see if they have a response or Arlington can continue to pour it on.
Yeah, it was a very good first period for Libby Corsetti, netting 3 goals. I wonder, do you see more of the third line now? You're up 3, get a couple more goals. You see, you don't have enough lines. This team doesn't have enough lines to rest the first line like the boys team would do if they were up by a lot. So you should just start seeing the third line getting more action.
It was a busy first period for Ruby Hansen, who made a lot of great saves. Got caught out of position on a couple of goals, but other than that, the freshman has been very good in net. Corwin Dixon has not been tested very much, if at all, for the Arlington side, as Allison Labarge is getting the night off. And there's a chance, and they score!
Molly Keneally.
Molly Keneally scores 14 seconds into the second period. It was a 1-2 play. Keneally picks up another goal, and it is 4-0 Spy Ponders.
She just picks that puck up from the defenders, slows it past the legs of Hansen, and that's 4-0.
So 14 seconds in, and in the blink of an eye, Melrose is down in a big way, and there's a chance in front, but no one can find it. Second shot. Dixon is kind of caught out of her net, but she was unable to get out of it, as Krapelka tries to chase one down in the corner. Gets banged out and eventually should be cleared, and is, as Lucy Clark tries to get something going, but she misses the net. In the neutral zone now, Melrose is able to gain possession, but it gets taken away. Vulgari regains it. She's with Broughton. She tried to carry it up to the middle. She had Corsetti in the middle, but could not look up and find her. And that puck jumped over Colhane's stick. And the icing is waved off. So in the corner, Arlington will look to break out, which they are able to do, gaining the blue line, flipping it in. Arlington gets some fresh skaters on. And could be a 3-on-1 here for Melrose. Coming in, drops it to the middle. She's unable to control it. That was the best chance. Ella Daniels, along with Grace Daniels. And here comes both Daniels again in the corner. That was the best chance for Melrose all game so far on the 3-on-1, but unable to connect.
Couldn't really control that.
Coming back the other way, Caroline Banks finding Felton Quinn in the middle, but it bounced off her stick. Felton Quinn got taken down. Going glass and out, but only as far as O'Day. O'Day again keeps it in and walks it down the near wall. Tried to center it, could not find an Arlington stick. A backhanded attempt to get the puck out, but Broughton was waiting for it. This time the little self pass by Daniels was able to work. Felton Quinn all by herself, and Zulon will look to get things going, but it gets kept in. Here's a chance, and they miss the net. That was Broughton. Felton Quinn controlling at the top of the circles. Partridge pivots, finds Keneally, up to Krapelka. Up to O'Day. Shot was looking to be tipped. Centering pass, couldn't find Krapelka. She gains it now. Plays a give and go with O'Day. Partridge cuts to the middle. Can she shake free? She's unable to. Melrose unable to get out again. Krapelka keeps it in. Finds Partridge. She's got Keneally. Goes back to Partridge and a 1-2, and they score. And it is 5-0. A beautiful passing display from this Spy Ponders team.
Beautiful goal, beautiful team goal as they get the pass back to Partridge, and she puts it in.
So it is 5-0 with 10:48 remaining. As Krapelka was unable to control that pass. Keneally cannot grab it. Trying to break out. Gets sent to the opposite corner. Krapelka trying to win the puck in the corner. She eventually does, tries to carry it out to the middle. She's got Partridge and a nice cover up there by Hansen.
Some line changes for the Spy Ponders. Say mix up these first two lines. Elena Vargaris playing with Corsetti and Broughton.
Corsetti already with 3 goals. But it gets out. Melrose is able to dump it in. Lucy Clark chases after it. She centers it, but could not find Julia McNeely. And carrying it all herself through a defender. I'm sorry, I can't tell who that is.
Partridge.
That's Partridge. It is. Corsetti with speed, but it gets broken up. Broughton warding off a defender down low. Centering pass went right through the crease. And coming back with a little bit of speed now, Grace Daniels flips it in where she's chasing after it. Grace Daniels, number 14, is in 7th grade. 7th grade. That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
So circling back is O'Day. Tries to flip it up to Felton Quinn. Turnover in the Melrose end. It gets stuck behind Hansen, but she's able to cover up to freeze the puck with 8:33 remaining in the second period. Face-off won by Melrose. And here comes Daniels. Got it broken up. Cannot be kept in by Daniels. And Arlington will reset behind their own net. Gets sent up to Theopile. Centering pass could not find anybody. And here comes Elena Vulgari. No, excuse me. That was Riley Broughton. As Devin O'Day cannot collect it in the neutral zone. Kelsey Partridge down below the goal line. But it gets stolen off, and can Melrose break out? They cannot. Gets kept in by O'Day. Kropelka fights off two defenders. Partridge sends one in that just missed the net. Kropelka, with help from O'Day, is able to keep it in.
O'Day's done very well with the added ice time she's getting in this game.
Stepping up nicely. As that puck went high above the glass, but stayed in. Keneally was not expecting the pass from O'Day. And O'Day thought she was going to go D to D. He looked like she would have gone to Partridge, but tried to turn it up ice and was unable to. As here is Devin O'Day again, trying to go cross ice. Coming in, Kropelka in the middle, but a pass that was not able to find anybody, and it gets sent down for an icing. Taylor Broughton had the chance, tried to drive wide.
Just couldn't control that puck off the pass, try and go central, try to clear it, center it to Kropelka. Someone lifted her stick.
6:11 remaining in the second period. 5-0, Spy Ponders. Broughton gains the blue line, finds Vulgari, who is looking for Corsetti at the far post. In the neutral zone now, Corsetti cutting to the middle, finds Broughton. Sending one up, but that will be an icing. With 5:30 remaining in the second.
Third line getting some action.
So, Arlington continues to dictate the pace and the tempo. The occasional breakout from Melrose leads to very few chances so far in this game. We'll see if they can change that.
Arlington is 1 goal away from passing the average goals allowed for Melrose.
That's right. That's right. 5.7 a game. As Felton Quinn with speed cuts to the middle, but it got broken up. Kept in there. And firing on net, and a nice save there by Hanson. Caroline Banks with the shot there. Theopile. Sent through. But losing a tire and taking advantage of it is Felton Quinn. And now Broughton below the goal line, finding Partridge. Kropelka keeps it in. Kropelka Bouncing puck in the middle. It falls to Krupelka. She helps it along to the corner. And trying to get it through Daniels. And here comes Keneally with Krupelka and Partridge. Krupelka unable to find a Keneally at the far post. Would have been her 4th of the game. Partridge had a chance, but it got caught up in her skates. Daniels now gaining the blue line. But once again, every time there's a chance for this Melrose team, it just gets broken up. Partridge now. Krupelka in the middle. As Krupelka will take it out past the red line. O'Day headbands it up. Keneally. And O'Day will circle all the way back around looking for some options.
And again,
losing ground. Finally finds Broughton, who finds her sister. And she lets out a scream as she's falling, blowing a tire.
Can she get another scream?
She's able to get back on sides. But toe picked herself, and as she was going down, was screaming. I'm not sure I've seen that before or heard that before. As the icing got waved off, 2:20 remaining in the game. Slow change for
second period.
Second period. Slow change for Melrose. Chipped along, but unable to find Lucy Clark. And carrying it through is Corsetti. Driving wide. As Banks had a chance, but forces a nice save out of Hansen, who held the post nicely. Felton Quinn tried a backhand shot. Hansen had no issues with that. Banks cannot get it through the Melrose defender. Theopiles cannot gain the zone and gets sent in with 1 minute remaining in the period. Trying to create a little bit of space. Nora Murray. Partridge centering pass could not find anybody. It gets kept in by Broughton. Krupelka going 1-2 with Banks. Up to Broughton on defense. Kept in. 4-on-3. Krupelka. Backhand shot. She gets the rebound and scores.
Krupelka scores.
Julia Krupelka gets her first of the game. And that will make it 6-0 with 15 seconds remaining.
Krupelka scored that off the rebound, as seen in the replay. 15-1.
As there are 7 seconds left in the period. Broughton loses a tire behind her own net. And that will do it.
Another 3-goal period.
For the second period. Two periods, 6 goals for Arlington. This is complete domination, Miles.
Yes. I don't think there was a shot on net for Melrose in that period.
I'm not sure that there was. So, Miles is going to break down these replays.
As we'll go through the first period again. The hat trick for Libby Corsetti. That was the second goal. Here's the third goal. And now, that was a chance late. And after the first period, it was 3-0. After the second, it's 6. Here's some clips from the first goal of the second. Molly Keneally slides it past Hansen. Partridge scores the second from Keneally. And then this was the final goal late by Julia Krapelka to put it at 6-0. We will be back for the third period.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ed Burns Arena for the third period action between Arlington Spy Ponders and the Melrose High School. Arlington leads by a score of 6-0. 3 goals in the first, 3 goals in the second. We have a natural hat trick by Libby Corsetti in the first, and it has been all Spy Ponders. Ruby Hansen, the freshman in net for Melrose, has been very good. However, a absolute barrage of shots has caused a lot of issues for this Melrose team.
Yep.
And we are set to get underway for this third period. We will see what this young Melrose team has in them.
Let's see if they can get one back at least. Because they didn't get a shot in period that entire second period. Shot on goal that entire second period.
So we are set to get underway.
Looks like Libby Corsetti's playing defense. Her and Partridge have switched.
So a little bit of movement, trying to keep things somewhat, just get the players used to things and different, playing different positions, etc.
Partridge sisters now playing together on the same line.
Yep. As that shot hit the side of the net, and a turnaround shot, and they scored. Jenna Partridge at forward.
Keep her there.
Might move her to forward.
Scores 44 seconds in.
That may
48.
be her first goal of the season. But she makes it
Shot
7.
from the point, and then it rebound chance, and Partridge just puts it in on the behind her net.
Turnaround backhand. Yeah. And 45 seconds in to the third period. Arlington tacks on another goal, and it is 7-0.
Oh, and the Broughton sisters are playing together.
The Broughton sisters are playing it forward as well.
As Elena
And
Valgaris will drop back, play defense.
they're both stuck in the corner together. Centering pass, chance for Krapelka, and she couldn't finish it. Vulgari.
Well, team synergy's at an all-time high right now.
Finds Krapelka. They were dancing in warm-ups. All sorts of stuff. They're having all sorts of fun beating up on Melrose. As Broughton trying to muscle the puck free with her sister. She takes it up to the point. Culhane with Broughton. Broughton from a weird angle sends that on net, but that was saved. And here comes Melrose. Nora Murray with some help, but she just flips it in. McNeely is there, centering pass, and they score!
They got one back.
Melrose gets their first goal of the game. That is the senior captain, Lucy Clark. No, the junior captain. There aren't any seniors. Junior captain.
So that puck goes behind the net, and Keeley passes it up in front of the net. Not much Dixon could do. She couldn't really see the puck back there. And it's 7-1 as Melrose gets one back.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
There's a chance, yes. There's absolutely a chance.
Don't touch that YouTube stream, folks. You're telling me there's a chance.
I don't think anyone's touching the stream right now.
And
that'll be offside.
2-on-1 and a shot after the whistle.
Getting a little talking to from the ref.
As Caroline Baggs has a little bit of a chat with the referee off of the offsides. That's not something you do after the whistle.
No.
Shoot it on the goalie. So Corsetti continues to act like a forward and pinch down.
Which she is.
Which she is. Oh, and could be in. Looking for their second goal of the game.
The ultimate comeback.
Daniels in alone. Oh, and she hit the side of the net or the post. That was the best chance of the game. Ella Daniels
Comeback could be on.
had a chance to make it 7-2. As Corsetti tries to answer. Theopile down below. Finds Felton Quinn. Trying to get some assistance from Partridge, which she does, up to Corsetti. Back to Partridge. Fires on net and hits the glass. Partridge again. Misses the net. And could be a breakaway, but they weren't paying attention. Jessica Zulon was in all alone if they got the puck up to her. But instead, Melrose can't break the puck out. Pivoting, O'Day, keeping the puck. Bulgari tried to send it in. Keneally forcing that puck free, kicks it along to
Partridge, and she
who
scores. Her second of the game. Both assisted by Keneally.
And that has to be the smallest reaction to a goal I've ever seen in my life.
It's just, it is what it is at this point. Here's the breakaway chance for
So we are back to the game action. Boys back in the booth, couldn't get the replay going. Kravelka gets it up to Broughton. As there's a save,
And
but
that's
it got
another one
through. Hanson.
He's dead quiet
And-
after
and
that goal.
That
Yep.
was a goal. But
No reaction from anybody.
I mean, nobody in the building moved.
Nobody.
There wasn't a clap. There wasn't.
The bench didn't celebrate.
There
The
wasn't,
fans didn't
There
celebrate.
wasn't even like sticks tapping on the bench. I mean, literally not a sound was made after that puck went in.
Would have been more sound if it was a save.
That's unbelievable. It's 9-1. 10 minutes left. I don't know what the running clock situation is in the MIAA, if that's allowed.
I feel like at a certain point there should be.
You'd think so. Kropelka holding it. And trying to get the puck out now, carrying it herself is Anna Matthews. Gaining the blue line. Circling all the way around, tipped in front, just went through the crease. That puck didn't get through Matthews' shot. As Felton Quinn thought she had a teammate there, but everybody gone for a change. She was by herself. Felton Quinn up, could be a breakaway, but no one seems to be able to corral the puck. Melrose stuck in the neutral zone. Matthews is back to get that puck. 8 minutes, 8:20 remaining in the third. Cross ice pass. Could be a 2-on-1 for Melrose. Coming in, can she get it across? Third man in, they score! Nora Murray. So, the freshman Nora Murray
It's now 9-2.
makes it 9-2.
And here we replay of the Jenna Partridge goal from earlier.
They're back underway.
Well, that was the Colhane goal. And chipped over and slowly dribbled into the past line.
That was the library goal?
Yeah.
Okay. Bulgari at the blue line, goes D to D. Keneally sends a bouncing puck that was tipped in.
Nearly now playing defense. How long until you have Labarge playing left wing?
Yeah, can Labarge play? I don't know what the rules are. Can you just put a goalie at forward?
It's so funny.
Partridge, who continues to play forward and continues to score, got that puck through the neutral zone and helped it in. Kept in there. Probably should have been offsides. Flipped in by McNeely. Think Keneally carries this up or passes it?
Pass.
Ooh.
I waited until she winded up for that.
Felton Quinn in the neutral zone gets bounced off that puck. Melrose takes over. Daniels was unable to get it through Theopile. Dangerous pass right in front of their own net. And Melrose makes a nice breakout pass. It's a 1-on-2. And no issue. Krapelka was back on defense as well as Corsetti. 6:15 remaining in the game. Corsetti heads out the breakout pass, and Theopile helps him along for an ice.
5:55 remaining in the game. It's 9-2. Utter domination for the Spy Ponders. But if you think about it, this period, 3-2 only.
It's true. Face-off is won by Melrose and sent on net by Savage. That was tipped just wide. Kept in by Melrose. Savage slaps at it. And Broughton is able to get by her, but is met by a host of other red jerseys. And through the neutral zone. Broughton was unable to get a shot off on net. 5 minutes remaining. Keneally with Broughton finding her sister. Up to Bulgari, whose shot gets blocked. Broughton sends it around where her sister's waiting for it. She pivots. Bouncing puck in front. And Melrose tries to break it out. Shot misses the net. Garrity Janger. Well, Gary can't keep it in. Theo Pyle. And a nice kick save there by Hanson. Coming up for the Arlington girls this Saturday against Melrose. No,
Woburn.
excuse me. Against Woburn. Then back home against Lexington and at Winchester, who they lost to just about 2 weeks ago, Miles. As here's a chance and a nice save. Puck is loose, whistle not blown. Puck gets through, it's still loose. And another nice save by Dixon. And it finally gets sent out with 3:20 remaining. Now, Miles, back to this schedule. Obviously, Arlington looking to make a run deep in the state tournament as there's a 2-on-1 for Melrose and a long shot gets blocked away. But a tough stretch coming up with Woburn, Winchester, Reading, Hingham, and then the playoffs, along with some other teams in there. So how, what does a game like this do, and how are they able to really ride some momentum into the final third of the season in the playoffs?
This game might actually not help them.
Because they've been so goofy.
Because the way that the rankings work is opponent rating matters a lot, and I cannot see this Melrose team having a good opponent ranking.
But more for, not even for ranking, more for just how
they're playing.
Yeah, locker room and momentum coming in. Obviously, Winchester's going to be a big game.
Yeah, you've had a tough couple games, and this game, it feels very good to know you can score like this. And they haven't been scoring many goals. It's been close games where they don't start good. That's an emphasis that they need to do from now on, is starting. You can't have a bad first period and have to come back every single time. It just won't work out in the long term. And so they scored a goal early in this game, and it's 9-2 now.
So that's the interesting thing. They started out so well. I believe they started out 5-0, 6-0.
Yeah,
something
6-0.
like that. And then they went through a rough patch. And,
you'd 2-2 in those next 6 games.
You'd rather go through that patch in the middle
than the end.
Than this stretch coming up now for a team of their caliber who, their goal, their aspirations are to win the state championship.
Yeah.
Anything less than that is a failure of a season for this team. As there's a great little passing play by Melrose, but Jessica Zulon was unable to get a shot off. Centering pass and stepping into one was Daniels. So with 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining, Arlington will just bleed out the clock. Possible too many men on the ice there.
Refs aren't going to call that with a minute left.
Not going to call that. And we are beginning to wrap things up. Please remember to check out ACMi Sports on the YouTube. Contact us at
ACMisports.tv if you want to get involved.
ACMisports.tv. Yeah, there you go.
Sports@acmi.tv if you want to get involved.
Please get involved.
We need more people.
Yeah. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate to reach out. Basketball, hockey.
Wrestling, gymnastics.
Wrestling, whatever floats your boat, whatever suits your fancy. We got it. And
that'll
that will do it. A 9-2 victory for the Arlington Spy Ponders over Melrose. A result that should have been, and the Spy Ponders are having plenty of fun tonight. 2 wins over Melrose, 2 comfortable wins over Melrose. Miles, final thoughts from our doubleheader today.
You can see the difference in divisions here, Division I teams versus Division II teams, and it's been Arlington won all 6 periods today. Wasn't necessarily close. Both teams dominated.
All right, so you can see the highlights of the game.
As Arlington will move to 9-2-2 on the season. Hopefully making a push for higher in the standings. That'll come down to games against like the Reading game. If they can win those games, they'll go up in the rankings, play an easier opponent in the first round. You can get 2 home games. That'd be nice for the playoffs. Both boys and girls.
Yep, get a run going.
I just wanted to mention that as it stands right now, the Arlington boys team in the playoffs would be playing the crosstown rivals, the Arlington Catholic Cougars, in the first round. And that would be an interesting matchup here in the Ed Burns Arena.
Of course, of course.
That would be a packed house. You'd have everyone first round of a playoff game.
So
here was
we
save
are
late in the
wrapping things up here. So for Letty Carswell, Abby Shapiro, they were running camera tonight. Miles Donato is my color man. Nick Antonakis back in running the 1s and 2s for the producer. And Jack Magoon on replay. My name is Brendan Locke. Thank you for tuning in tonight. We will see you next time.